Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Tuesday, September 15, 2009, and we're reading in Chronicles Chapter 13. And before I begin, as always, I do encourage you to read the chapter for yourself. So if you get me, email us and we'll put it on the blog. But we see a story that we've read already before in the book of Samuel. And it's kind of repeating it again, but there's something else I want to bring up for Lessons for Life that I didn't bring up previously when we read the story, because it kind of brings it in a different light. But we see they're talking about when David was had the men to transport the ark, and we see that one of his men, the ark is shaken as they're traveling, and he reaches forth to kind of secure it or whatever, and because he does that, then the Lord smites him, so he loses his life. And what I got as I was reading it even today was just, we know from before there was only certain people, the priests and so forth, that were able to be by the ark and had the specific, that was their job of even taking care of the ark and even things in the temple, and they had specific duties. And David's men, the ones that were actually, it says, driving the cart, were not the proper people that should have been handling the ark. So one of the lessons that we can get from it, as I got today, was that we need to, the success of a project depends upon us having the right people doing the right things. The success of us doing something depends on us having the right people doing the right things. For instance, there's certain things, I can do several different things, but there's certain things I know that someone else can do better than me, and they specialize in that thing. So many times, if that, if something comes that I know that someone else is much better than me at, then I will defer it to them and say, well, you know what, this is your specialty, so maybe you can handle this, because it'll be that much more successful because this is your specialty. So we need to understand that, the success of something, that even if we want to get something accomplished and we want other people to help us, we need to be able to correctly position the people in their best used place, so that it'll whatever project or everything that we're attempting to get accomplished will have the greatest success rate. So the lesson, like I said, that I got from this was the success, even as we see with David having the ark transported, but the men that were driving the cart were not the proper people that should have been, so therefore it wasn't even successful, because they couldn't even take it to where they originally wanted to take it. So for us, the lesson we can get from it is the success of something, a project or something we want to get done, depends upon us having the right people doing the right things, having the right tasks assigned to the right people that can be more successful with that particular project. So that's what I want to share for Lessons for Life. With that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.